Greetings, sports fans nationwide. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log, and in this video, what else is there to talk about? The king, the chosen one, LeBron James. We are all witnesses as once again he continues to make history in the Lakers' 128-99 final score victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder, as the Lakers are now 7-0 on the road to start the season. Best in franchise history. Overall record 10-3, and like I had mentioned yesterday, with it being official, James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets to play with the two other flaky Negroes, oddball Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and it is official that the king, LeBron James, the chosen one, owns the Western Conference. There is no threat in sight. It will be smooth sailing as the Lakers will be getting to and winning back-to-back championships. The only chance, the only glimmer of hope for those who are not Laker fans are for the bandwagon bitches who abandoned the Golden State Warriors to get back on the bandwagon next season, hopefully, if Klay Thompson returns. Because I, the top 1% of the people's sportscaster, am not afraid to say what the nationwide sports leader, the Foxies, the corporate shells, it's all about the money, man. LeBron James is doing out on the West Coast what he did when he was on the East Coast. He is reigning supreme over the league yet again. It is a sight to behold, and it needs to be respected, and it needs to be lauded and applauded nationwide at what he's doing. You see, I don't think a lot of you ignorant masses understand the full dynamic of what's going on in the NBA landscape. And what it is that when LeBron came to the West Coast to join my and your LA Lakers, and by the way, for the people who've been asking me in my real life, how does an authentic LeBron James Laker jersey feel? It's cool on my skin, and it's cool to the touch, being the sports fashion icon that I am. But let's talk about the real story here. And the real story is that Westbrook and Harden, who were out west, the dominance of LeBron is making players leave the West Coast to go east. Now, of course, everybody wants to rank the Brooklyn Nets over the Milwaukee Bucks. Why? I have no idea. Obviously, it's to move the needle, make it seem like big things are happening in Brooklyn with the Nets, but that's not going to be the case because we don't know if it's going to work or not. Now, of course, Westbrook, who the prophet had decreed his career would die in Washington, has suffered a setback with his quadricep injury, but I'm also hearing rumors that there's the possibility that the Nets might trade the oddball Kyrie Irving to Washington for Westbrook, which would mean what? Can you imagine Westbrook, Durant, Harden reunited here in the East? Brooklyn Nets? Imagine in NBA Finals, the Lakers, LeBron James, who won his first championship with the Miami Heat over Oklahoma City Thunder, facing off against Durant, Westbrook, and Harden yet again. The possibilities are endless. But right now I have to stick with the reality. And the reality is that the king, LeBron James, we are all witnesses, the chosen one, he's doing his thing. My and your Lakers, we are on top. That's all that matters. Because I know when I go to bed, when I lie down and my head hits the pillow, I sleep comfortably knowing that my and your LA Lakers, 72 games, 10 less games. Wake me up when it's the playoffs. Wake me up when the bright lights are activated and the national stage is set for the postseason. And I can once again pop another bottle of champagne, knowing that the Lakers will be going back-to-back and winning it once again. Thank you very much, sports fans nationwide, for tuning in. If you like what you've seen and heard so far, make the commitment. Subscribe to the channel, bell icon. Until next time, Lex Anderson signing out.